there. So this is a product review on the Dream Baby retractable baby gate. I'm going to talk about the things that we like about it, and I'm also going to talk about the things that we really don't like. And I need to tell you on the front end that we are ultimately going to return this gate because we're not happy with it. So just take this review with a grain of salt. So I'm a mom of 3 very busy little girls. The youngest is just now a year old, so she's super active and moving all the time. So one of the biggest problems that I have with this gate is that you cannot operate it with one hand. You actually have to put the baby down, and it actually takes 2 hands and a pretty wide wingspan to make it work. It does stretch a good distance, which is great. It's 55 inches is the maximum, so that's a pretty wide doorway. But you actually have to push down right here and twist while you're pulling the gate out. So it actually, and you should have to push it pretty hard. And then you have to stretch it all the way over here and then hook it in. So it's kind of like it hooks in the top. You're going to see why we're returning it. And then you kind of have to slide it in the bottom. Once it's up, it's great. And she can't get by it. And she really doesn't even notice the stairs at all when it's up. She's like beelining for the bathroom. So once it's up, it's great. The other big problem that I have with it, and it's more of a concern of mine, is that there's a pretty large gap under here. I'm showing her now. There's a pretty large gap, and that's because of the way the brackets work on the crown molding on this side. You can't actually screw into the crown molding here because of the bracket size and matching it over here on this side. So they have to be level. It's kind of goofy. But so this gap, our cat can actually go under the gate. So I'm really concerned that she'll actually crawl under it once she figures it out. So that's having to operate it with 2 hands. And then the fact that you have to like stretch all the way across. And then the other problem that I have is when I'm coming up from the downstairs, it's really difficult to reach to this side to unhook the gate because you actually have to push down here before it will release the tension. So you're having to, so if you're on the other side, you have to like turn here and then reach over like this and then actually like push it with your foot a little bit. So, and you can see it still doesn't, like it's really difficult to do even with 2 hands. You have to use 2 hands and a foot. And then the other thing that we have that I just really am not a huge fan of is the noise. So that was obviously the noise that it makes. And the company says that that's a security measure so that you know if the gate is unlocked, but and like your kid is coming through it. But I actually feel like that's so noisy at night, and you can actually, the kid can get woken up by that noise. And then actually, if I'm going downstairs and trying to keep my big kids upstairs, I can't. It's really difficult to manage it all at once. So again, this is the Dream Baby retractable gate. It is really low profile, which we love. The color is not obnoxious. It really blends in. And so in practical, I mean, if you're just dividing up a room, it may not be that bad. But for us, it's just not the right gate for us. So I hope this review is helpful, and I hope that this helps somebody else make the decision on what gate's right for them. Thanks.